Hi, I'm Kevin Buckley, and I'm going to go through the setup and configuration for VibeUE. It's an AI chat for Unreal Engine that works in Editor as well as an MCP server that it can expose to other IDEs, so the tools can be used with different models and things like that. The documentation over here should have everything you need to configure it, but I'm going to cover that. You can install it two different ways. Search for VibeUE and Fab, install the plugin, or you can go over to GitHub, with different branches. 5.7 master should be pretty up to date. 5.6 uses the old Python model, probably don't want that. And come into our Discord, hang out. Um, so see how it works. In here, open your Unreal Engine project after you installed it. With GitHub, I usually install it in the project, the plugins folder. With the plugin, it usually goes in the engine. Set this. So you're gonna go to edit plugins, UE, enable that, right? Gonna make you restart. Then you can open it by going to tools. Where is it? Let's see. But there's this, and then there should also be a window or tools or something like that. It's here. It's just right in front of my face. I'm not seeing it. Shift V should also do it. All right. Anyway, we're in a level. It's in our level. This is using the free VibeUE chat. So it can both read and write. So I created it. So there it is, test light one. Still light color to purple. That works. I don't know. This is just my free model. Free model needs some work. But it is good for reading, and it does do some editing. Go to your settings. You can use VibeUE or OpenRouter. You just click here, and then when you log in with Google, you'll get a free API key. You can also go through OpenRouter. If you use the VibeUE right now, it's just Qwen 3 open source model that I'm letting you use for chat. Um, if you use OpenRouter, you get a lot more, but you got to pay for them. That's not through me; it's through them. But if you use like Claude or something like that, it's going to work really, really well creating stuff, editing stuff. You get what you pay for, I guess, from the chat side. Um, Tools, you'll see there's internal tools. In my example, I also have external tools. Um, so the internal tools are what I ship with, and then the external tools come from this mcp.json that sits inside of your config. So I just have a little thing that checks the time. Maybe it'll work. Check the time. I don't know if it's running. Hey, it set it to purple. And it checked the time. Yeah, there you go. So that's how that works. Now, if you go back to settings, um, I wouldn't mess with these too much, but they're basic LLM settings. This enable MCP server makes it so you can use the VibeUE tools through VS Code. And I'll be honest with you, VS Code is much better than my in editor chat, but a lot of people don't have that, so this is free. Get you started. Go over, you pick a port, you pick an API key, right? Then you expose it. Then VS Code. I have at my project level mcp.json. Then you can see over here, we have that same port and whatever I typed in for a bearer token. Now in VS Code, in the chat window, no Python. All the other MCP tools are Python minus pure C++. Let's just do some stuff. Check Unreal Engine connection. All right, so I'm connected to Unreal Engine. So let's create a new test player blueprint with a health variable and set the default health to 75. These are the same tools that are inside of my chat. I'm just using Haiku over here, and it created it. And Haiku gives me 0.333, the cost of everything else, and works really, really well. So, I mean, Opus is like up. That's the best. Sonnet 4.5 is pretty good. Haiku's okay, right? For saving money. GPTs work, Raptor, Grok, they all work. They're all better than my model. I will openly admit that, but you have to pay for them. So now I'm gonna go with open the blueprint. And it opened it, and it's got our health, and you can see the health is 75. Let's see what my model does. Let's see if you can find the BP test player, right, and change the health to 77. Couldn't find it. All right, I found it. 77, there you go. So it did it one way or the other. It took a little longer. But the other one, I mean, boom, health updated to 99. Working in one of these editors, you can get it to read your code and go back and forth from the blueprints to the code. But this is still really helpful.